It's hard sometimes to believe in yourself when you've done things wrong, when you have a past, you have a skeleton in the closet, and sometimes we forget about our own voice because of the guilt and because of where we've come from. We know that the spies, when they got upset at Yehoshua for going against them and saying that there were some good things about the land of Israel, they say, who's this guy who cuts off the head? The son of the Vilna Gaon explains this with a midrash that's controversial, found from Rav Nissim Gaon, this story about Yehoshua ben Nun, that Yehoshua ben Nun, his father didn't have a child for many years, a big tzaddik, and he prayed and prayed and prayed, and finally his wife became pregnant, but she saw that her husband was not calm. He was actually crying more and fasting more than before. She said, what's going on? I thought we should be happy now that there's a child coming. He said that I got a message from heaven that this child is going to chop off his father's head one day. And she knew that he was a big tzaddik, and she decided to take this baby and put him in a little basket, put him in the Nile River. And what happened to this child, Hosea, that was in this basket, was that one day Paro made a feast. Paro made a party. They brought a big fish to the party of Paro. And when they opened up the fish, they found the crying baby inside. That was this child, Hosea ben Nun. That's why his name is Nun, is what is called a fish in Hebrew, because this child came from a fish. So this child was brought up by Paro, and when he became older, he was the executioner of Paro's palace. And one day, Paro got into an issue with the father of this child, of Hosea ben Nun, got angry at him, and decided that this father of Hosea should be executed. And of course, Hosea was the one who executed his own father. The law in Paro's palace was that the executioner could marry the wife of the one who he killed. So Hosea ends up meeting his own mother, and she tells him the story that you came out of a fish because the father had the dream, and she put him in the basket, and the prophecy came true, and the child ended up killing the father. Yeshua did teshuvah. He realized what he's done wrong. He didn't realize what he was doing at the time, and he decided to become a different person. He ended up finding Moshe Rabbeinu to be his rabbi. He got close to him, and he chose that path to go in the way of eventually becoming the person who took Moshe Rabbeinu's position after Moshe Rabbeinu and brought the people into the land of Israel and won the 31 kings and captured the land of Israel. And to this person, the spies were saying, do you think we have to listen to a person who chopped off people's heads? That's the explanation of the Gemara in Sotah when it says that this person is a person who chopped off people's heads, according to the son of the Vilna Gaon. According to this midrash, the story from Rav Nissim Gaon. And what we understand from here is that sometimes a person, he feels that, who am I to stand up for something? Who am I to say something? Look at my past, look where I've come from. But whenever somebody has been from a certain place where they feel a skeleton in the closet and they stand up anyway, it seems that Hashem gives them the power to have a certain leadership. We know that Pinchas, he stood up when people told him that you shouldn't stand up, and he didn't care. And Yeshua stood up when people told him he shouldn't stand up, and he didn't care. Sometimes a person could have a difficult past, something to feel guilty, shy, embarrassed about, but that person could hold the most deepest truth, the most powerful lesson. Don't ever underestimate yourself, because the person you are is not the person you've been. It's the people you're around. If you're around people like Moshe Rabbeinu, you could become great too.